Just left my grandma's house the other day. When she see me, man, it's like she seen another face. You know, she cooked a little something, so I grabbed a plate. Gave her a kiss, told her I love her, then I'm out the way. Gotta get back to what I'm trying to do. Only words I'm trying to hear is that I'm proud of you. I feel like
What up to the Ceopreneurs, man? I hope y'all feeling blessed and highly favored. But right now, we got a reaction video for y'all, man. We about to react to a Florida rapper tricked off by his teen girlfriend. They say a Florida rapper now. Now, these past couple years, a lot of these Florida rappers been getting on, so we don't know who it is. He probably familiar, and he probably ain't. Because, you know, a lot of niggas be dying or you know, something be happening to them before they get on. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna scratch in and examine the situation. Y'all know what's up, man. Appreciate the watch, man. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's go.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Bed one. I ain't tripping on what you do, girl. Do your bed one.
Boston Richie. Yeah. So it's you. It's you then. Okay. He ain't been dropping shit either, though. Okay, we finna scratch. We finna.
Cause when I fall off in the club, I'm trying to hit love me. Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me.
Show me your hands. Both hands now.
Oh
Get
shit.
your other hand out from under the blanket.
Is they on him?
What was the warrant for?
We got to ask the DEA. We're just here to pick him up on their behalf.
So he doesn't get to know what he's being taken to jail for?
Yeah, he does. We just don't. Yeah.
He's going to prison. Do y'all have any of the papers or like any of the...
Wait, they talking about we don't know? So police don't really be knowing? Or do they? Because, you know, they don't be wanting to talk to a motherfucker either. Because, you know, people always thinking they know that. I know my laws. You always got somebody black saying, I know the law. I know the law, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they talking about they don't know, but he gonna know. Okay. Okay. And look at the girls. It's always girls want to talk. Don't know shit.
Information about the warrant?
It's for drug and weapons charges.
Drug and weapon charges? Okay.
They could have said that in the beginning.
Hey, Outlaw, man, you can make sure you get my juror?
So he been locked up? How long he been locked up?
Yeah, you feel that heat coming through?
Yeah, I feel it.
Ooh, boy, that be...
They got these handcuffs, but they got these motherfuckers so tight.
Yeah, I'll come look you up.
I know that shit be killing them rappers when they get on, get all that money, having fun, doing everything, fucking all the audio. Hey, and then you get jammed up,
Federal charge.
placed in a box where you can't do shit.
Try to call Tati.
No bitches, no money, no clubs, no parties.
Yeah. So it's a federal charge. Yeah, I can't make a call my girl. I just want to tell them one thing.
Then it stop your business. You know what I'm saying? You making money really, if you really making money rapping, it's stopping your business.
I just need to call my girl. She pregnant. She ain't even up and she in Miami.
When it comes to this rap game, the streets don't forget, and the feds definitely don't forgive. And right now, that's the exact position a Tallahassee rapper, Boston Richie, is in. Once signed to Future, his career looked like it was about to take off. But instead, his name started ringing in the streets for a whole different reason. Paperwork. Allegations came out claiming that Richie was telling. And whether you believe it or not, once that jacket get thrown on you, in this culture,
yeah, I remember that.
You just can't shake off. But things don't stop there. While already fighting for 2 separate federal cases, Boston found himself in Texas, caught up in an altercation with this then girlfriend, who some even say was underage at the time he linked up with her. When she called the police, some say she knew exactly what she was doing. Boston was on pre-trial release, which we'll later discuss. So just that one phone call was enough to send him straight back to jail. And he ended up sitting for months, locked down, while his team was still trying to fight the feds in court. And maybe they still are. And here's the twist. Against the odds, Boston Richie actually beat both of his federal cases. Recently, he was released from jail. Don't get it twisted. It's not a full win. His freedom still comes with conditions. restrictions, and eyes still on him from the feds. So the question is Richie really free? Or is this just another chapter in a fight that's far from over? Today we go over his story, his recent indictment, how he beat the feds, and where he stands today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Before all the controversy, Boston Richie, real name Jalen Foster, was just another hungry rapper out of Tallahassee. He dropped his first major song, Keep Dissing, in 2021, and immediately started making noise in Florida. His melodic flow mixed with street grit made him stand out. Tracks like Bullseye and Public Housing pushed his buzz even further. And before long, he wasn't just a local name anymore.
This shit since I was a kid. All this shit I did. All my assholes still ain't on shit. Keep them out my mix. I eat it all. Only when she tilting. Run a circle around these hoes. Treat them like a freebie.
That momentum paid off.
That's my yacht right there.
Richie officially signed the Future's free band label. And in August of that year, Future even brought him out on stage to co-sign him heavy. That same summer, Boston Richie dropped his first project, Public Housing, with Future himself featured on it. At the moment, the industry believed Boston Richie could be the next big star of the South. But the rise came with a dark shadow. In late 2022, going to 2023, paperwork began circulating online, linking Boston Richie to multiple cases, including the 2013 Grand Theft Auto and the 2020 murder investigation. The documents claimed he gave statements to law enforcement, rappers, bloggers, and platforms like 1090J broke down the paperwork which labeled Boston Richie as a snitch and cooperating witness.
I might tap into 1090J too. I be seeing them over the internet. I might tap into his
Tell me about your relationship.
his page over there.
That's the dude. They say that's the dude from D Block. They like.
What do you know his name is?
Weed. You know.
Alright.
That he was a lad. So like looking for him from your side of town. He ain't feel like no girl, but he was like he was holding on to a pen like they like, bro, you know how them niggas this that little joint like that. I'm like, bro, the dude they said did it. I seen it smell away from them smoking.
Damn, did they feed this nigga? What'd he get? I know they had to get all this shit he talking about. I know they had to get that boy some Chop House. Benny Ha, Philippe's. Some, where they at? What's a expensive, somebody let me know a damn fancy restaurant in Florida. Cause I'm from Michigan. But hey, damn. Y'all hearing? Damn.
Together or whatever. The dude, they said it was a dude named Jarrell. The reason we know they hang because Eddie gave it.
That's 3 names. Wick, Jewels, Eddie. Damn. This is what happened. And then in his music videos, he got all these niggas behind him. That should let y'all fucking know something right there. That should let y'all know something right there.
His mama gave him and the nigga Jarrell gave him, so I know for a fact they hang. Alright, I don't know if he
damn.
I know he got some tattoos on his arm though.
Hold on, I'm done stopping it after this. But this nigga giving birth certificates and all. How much time was he facing? Please, somebody let me know how much time was he facing right here. Damn. Because I guarantee that's the only thing that can deter a nigga from not snitching to snitching. And, you know, because a lot of niggas be scared to go in there, too. I'm not a jail nigga. I'm not a prison nigga. You won't see me making my way in there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. Never was, never will be, ever.
Y'all can't brother no question.
Unless it's something about my kids. Yeah. For sure. Facto.
You know your business
Come on,
better
man.
than
Nobody
anyone,
want to
right?
get your ass out the way. All these damn.
And at that point, even if Boston Richie denied it, in the streets once that title sticks, it's almost impossible to shake off. Fans debated, rappers distanced themselves, and the talk around Boston Richie became less about his music and more about whether he could still be respected. That quote-unquote snitch jacket was the heaviest blow to his career yet, but then he decided to start making music strictly for women. Some say trick music. He had a charting hit in a track titled Save Me, that managed to get a feature on a remix from Glorilla. And even with this CEO Future distancing himself during this time after the snitching allegations, Boston Richie felt like he revived his career, which he possibly did.
Trying to get my life together, leave these hoes alone. Pray to God like I lead the streets, this thing of shit get more than on.
What for you, man? Like, talk about just like one. You've had like this interesting journey, your career, because you've had like the internet has made up narratives about you, and whether or not like they've affected your trajectory in your career or not. But I feel like it's been dope to just see you kind of just keep working and like catch this record. For you, was there ever a point in time in the last couple of years where you just kind of felt like the industry was against you, or you kind of felt like, man, fuck this shit?
Yeah, I like shit. Them just like natural feelings. Like I don't felt that before. Like where I've been like, man, fuck all this shit. But it's like shit. Me quitting or me giving up on something that I love to do and that I'm better than me is like, it ain't doing enough for me. Like I don't get nowhere by quitting. You get what I'm saying? But I do get everything I need by going through something and persevering, like, and winning through the situation. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I win at with like never quitting or never showing nobody no signs of slowing up. You know what I'm saying?
Is it hard like to like try to ignore the internet?
Do you
learn
at first it was, but now like I don't learn the game, like, and it ain't really none of me. Like I can't let nobody I don't know like make me feel mad about something.
That's what I be doing.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, man.
Right.
Then came the Texas incident, April of 2025. Boston Richie was already on pretrial release, which we'll later talk about in his indictment for his federal cases, when he got into it with his girlfriend. Now, some say she was underage at the time when messing with Boston Richie, which only added fuel to the story. During the altercation, she picked up the phone and called the police. Boston Richie was still fighting his federal charges. That call wasn't just about a domestic dispute. It was a violation of his bond. In an instant, he went from being on the streets to sitting back in a cell. Now, before we go over that indictment, video footage from that alleged incident has surfaced online. Check it out.
Oh. What the hell, Burton? That's Shorty? That's a little young boy?
The Tatiana girl?
Yes.
Who?
Don't get clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell, Burton? What the hell, on? What the hell?
Oh.
No.
And so we all clear on the time frame. This all started on November 7, 2023.
Coward.
The Northern District of Florida grand jury had returned a multi-count indictment charging Boston Richie and his co-defendants with conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute 100 kilograms or more of Mary Jane. Boston Richie was also charged with federal firearm offenses. But then on February 2nd, 2024, Boston Richie appeared before a judge for an initial appearance. And at that time, he was arraigned and released from custody. Since February 2nd, 2024, Boston Richie has remained on pre-trial release and has complied with all the terms and conditions of his pre-trial release. And as mentioned, on or around March 30th, 2025, Boston Richie had an encounter with his ex-girlfriend while at a pool party he had sponsored in Houston, Texas. Now, Boston Richie wasn't arrested at that time and was allowed to return to Florida after police questioned him. It was also worth noting that Mr. Foster was cooperating with police during that said police encounter. Later that day, Boston Richie contacted his
He can't be out here beating motherfuckers. Women, to be exact. Come on, man. How do y'all get to a point in y'all life and do something that just take it all away, man? Split second, man. You gotta think before you do.
Child Service Officer Lamar Walker and advised him about the encounter with his girlfriend and law enforcement officials there in Houston. I'm sure a rep told him what to say via his phone. But Boston Richie wrote, "Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Walker. I was texting you to let you know I had run-ins with the police. A situation happened yesterday, well, earlier this morning after my show, with the girl I've been in a relationship with. We've been having problems. I had broke up with her around my B-Day time. And ever since then, stuff been going downhill. She ended up coming to Houston because she found out she was pregnant. We had just been arguing on and off all night, and the police got involved. I didn't put my hands on her or anything, but things got heated and police ended up being called. I didn't get took to jail or anything. It was her word against mine. And she just been emotional, acting historical, doing anything for attention. And this was a couple of hours ago in Houston." Lamar responded, "Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate the heads up." He then went on the road. "What did she allege you did?" Now, excuse his grammar, but Boston Richie responded, "She alleged that I put my hands on her, but she went back and the story changed. And they said they wasn't going to do anything about it. And then Boston Richie also responded, "Good afternoon, Mr. Walker. Just letting you know that they put out a warrant in Houston for my arrest for the situation I already told you about. I obtained a lawyer out of Texas, and the judge scheduled me a walkthrough. Paid, and I'm waiting to give them a time and date where it can get handled.
They
My
trying
lawyer
to
is
get his
talking
ass
with the judge. On another note, my ex has been in contact with my mom and supposed to be going to the state attorney to do an affidavit to drop the charges because she said she was emotional from the breakup and blew everything out of proportion, and she ready to go there as soon as tomorrow. I just found out all of this not too long ago, so I'm updating you on everything."
Did you know that in Texas?
This shit is crazy. You beating on the bitch, she telling on you. You trying to get out the situation with your
He
lawyer.
provided his attorney information and said, "This is my new lawyer number. She got it set up where I do a walkthrough Wednesday at 9 a.m. in Houston. As if right now I don't have to be dressed out or booked or nothing, but you can give her a call and she will answer anything for you. Or I can have her contact you and keep you updated
Wait,
with
who he
information as it
texting?
comes." Once again, excuse Boston Richie grammar, but he then responded, "Mr. Walker, they end up letting me do a walkthrough, as I said a few days ago. I didn't have to jail. Do the jail get booked in or nothing like that? They put me on a leg monitor until I go back to court in June. I can get it took off, I guess. They just did it because my girlfriend. They don't want us near each other. What is the name of the officer who you have to report to in Texas? Also, where are you currently? Sorry about that, but honestly, I saw assistant officer, the main lady. I don't know her name, and they got me where I don't have to report in either." And then Boston Richie wrote, "Hey, Mr. Walker, do you know if I have an active warrant in Tallahassee? I'm an artist. I don't have any plans of running or trying to flee. If I have a warrant, I will surrender myself with no problem." Now, to give clarity, April 8, 2025, unbeknownst to Boston Richie, a federal warrant was issued for
all
his arrest
that is
for
out.
violating the terms and conditions of his
40
pretrial
warrants,
release.
yeah.
Despite the continuous and numerous contacts that Boston Richie had with various pretrial service officers while on pretrial release, not a single officer called him and advised him there was a federal warrant for his arrest. The next day, April 9, 2025, Boston Richie turned himself in to Texas authorities and was granted a bond in the amount of $5,000. He was also required to submit a GPS monitor device while on bond. On April 14, 2025, Boston Richie appeared before a judge for the hearing of the warrant and the government oral motion for detention. At the conclusion of the hearing, the judge ordered that Boston Richie be detained pending trial. In doing so, the judge found that there was probable cause that Boston Richie's most recent arrest based in Texas. The judge also found that Boston Richie violated the terms and conditions of his pretrial release by failing to get permission to travel out of state. At the conclusion of the hearing, the judge concluded that there was no condition or combination of conditions that would reasonably assure Boston Richie appearance and or the safety of the community. So for 4 months, Boston Richie had to sit down incarcerated for his fair case. And trial took place 8/14/2025. Now here's the thing, Boston Richie didn't technically beat the feds twice. He was only found not guilty on the firearm charges. The jury couldn't reach a verdict on the drug conspiracy. So the feds gonna retry him for that. They have a right to. He wasn't found not guilty, but the judge decided to let him out on pretrial release. The same stipulations that he had previously before. He have a curfew. He restricted to stay at his residence every day from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. He also have to submit the location monitoring as directed by the pretrial service officer and supervising officer and comply with all the program requirements.
Look, that's why he ain't been dropping. That nigga been stuck. He probably been recording though. I could most 9 times out of 10 guarantee that he been recording some music though. But that boy going through it, man. He need to go get that show money, man. He paying all type of lawyers, man. They throwing all type of warrants at this nigga, man. Come on, man. You got, hey, what be going on with niggas, man? I don't know. That Help Me song, though, was, hey, that bitch was fire. It was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That Help Me song was fire. But after that, I don't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? They said that nigga got to making pimp music. That bitch said they got to make a pimp music. Come on now.
And instructions provided, including obtaining prior authorization from the pretrial services office or supervising officer for any alteration of this schedule or travel restrictions. And that was done on August 25th, 2025. Shortly after, a video surfaced of Boston Richie walking out those gates.
Oh, shit. They got one boy looking nasty coming up out of there.
Oh, he just got back
Come on,
up.
man. Come on, man. Hey, back to what's up, baby? Hey, they thought we would put up out that hole. What's up, baby? Hey, they thought we would put up out that hole, man. Them bitches crazy, man.
So here we are today. Boston Richie is out of jail, but not out of the fight. He's free enough to move around, but not free enough to move how he wants.
Okay.
His career is still shadowed by the paperwork talk. His credibility is questioned every time his name comes
Oh yeah, it's
up.
over with.
His
That
legal
been
battles
done.
Fresh behind him, he's walking on thin ice. One slip, one wrong move.
Yeah, that been done. That snitch shit, get on the nigga name. That shit crazy. Yeah, that shit crazy. But anyway, here we go, another one. You know what I'm saying? They wasted his life. Probably didn't. You know, he probably still can go get some money and provide for his family, his kids and shit. But hey, come on now. The image is all gone, my baby. You beating on your baby mama. You're snitching on niggas in courts. You said 10 niggas' names. How do you go to court and get interrogated and say 10 niggas' names? Damn. That's crazy. But anyway, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the page. But right now,